been quite poorly for the last couple of weeks. Man flu, like the dreaded lurgy. So we haven't really done anything. We've come to the daughter's house for a while. Decided to take it easy for a couple of weeks, make sure I was okay, being the only driver. Anyway, thought I'd give you a little van tour, as I've not done one before, so should be kind of interesting, I suppose. So yeah, stick with me and we'll give that a go. Right, so let's start. Right, okay, let's start with the outside of the bus. She's a bit a bit unique. She's the rat bus. If you have a look at the front, it's a bit tatty because it's meant to. I'm a big horror fan, so there's horror posters glued rather precariously, I must add, in certain places to give it that old look on the front of the van, which goes down by to the first thing I ever made, the Meatball logo that replaces the Vauxhall logo. Christmas wreath still on, bull bar going round. Proud member of the Rat Bastard crew. I won't say it properly because, you know, I have to wear this. Paint itself, well, basically the rust effect, what you can see here, is an oxidised paint. Basically you just rough up your original paint, paint this on, and give it a key with some wire wool, and then you spray peroxide and vinegar on it, and it gives it the rust effect look without damaging the paint underneath. So for all those that were a bit worried why I was driving a rusty van, it's not actually rusty. Skeleton hands, because everybody needs a hand. Camp Crystal Lake on the doors, just in case, like, you know, anybody's a bit precarious. Camp Crystal Lake on the doors, just in case anybody's a bit interested. I like to consider myself a bit of a, you know, counsellor. Rope on the Rhino roof rack, because you never know when rope comes in handy. 250 watt solar panel on the roof. In that green bag I've got windbreaks, because, you know, they take up space in the van, so what better place to put them than wrapped up in a tarp on the roof. Still rust everywhere. Not on the back, the famous four: Freddie, Jason, Michael, and of course Mr. Leatherface himself. We come down to the back of the van. B and U, Jeepers Creepers. First one was brilliant, second one was okay, rest of them total rubbish. A few stickers. Acme sticker, everyone's got to have an Acme sticker on the van. Going around again, more rust, more roof rack over here. We've got the Wi-Fi antenna, because I've got a, you know, Wi-Fi router in the van. CB aerial, because I'm that old. One day someone other than me might be on it. And back to the old Crystal Lake. Now, sorry about my voice, and yeah, still a bit rough. Now we go inside the van, you can see that we proudly own a big dog, because there is mud everywhere. Now I could clean that all up, but I do about once a week. Like I said, I've been poorly. Here's my Camp Crystal Lake hat. Here we got you know, the usuals, CB, front camera, places to put cameras when I'm driving. My horse wrapped steering wheel, isn't she lovely? Fire extinguisher, because every home should have one. And that's that for the exterior. Really sorry about the rough video, folks. I'm still out of whack. Voice is rubbish, head's rubbish. First time I've been out of the house for a few weeks. I hate to say that, but there you go. Needs must and all that, eh? Anyway, back to the inside of the van. Right, starting off, we have our step. Obviously, your standard fold away step to get in and out the back of the van. That's neither here nor there. little bag to keep such things as gloves, fire, lights, extra toilet roll should you need it. Take that off, because sometimes when we're driving we just like to pop up this little side table, put a stove on it in a lay-by, have a cup of tea and then carry on. But she folds down. Not sure if I can do it one-handed. Yep. Back down to there. Put this bag back on because it keeps it out of the way while we're going about. Okay, and then down here, Meatball's a very long rope. Our little 2-man kettle, a quick boil. Very, very fast, very, very cool. Puts this little stair back down here out of the way. Shocking, this video footage. I'll leave that in. One-handed and being a bit there. We'll just put it all out for now. Shh. Right, as you can see the inside of the van, we've got the little kitchen countertop with the sink. Now the sink has got this copper pipework that I built in, and it's got a little electric button there that pulls it up from under here. We have spare little eater, a couple of tea towels, but we've got 2 10-litre water jugs under there and a 10-litre waste jug under there, so when we're set up for a few days I'll fill those up. In this one we have emergency food, emergency toilet roll, emergency cider and temp pegs, tools, everything goes in there that we might need. Underneath the back here you can't really see, but I've got all of my leisure batteries. I've got 2 100 amp leisure batteries, and I've got a sorry, hold on, let me flip this around. Right, so we've got 2 100 AH leisure batteries. We haven't got lithium at the moment, they're too pricey. And I've got a Victron controller hooked up to the solar panel on the roof, and I've got a split charge from the front main battery that charges them when we're driving. It does us at the moment, it's not too bad. Right, let's show you the setup on the inside again. Sorry about this video, people, I am feeling like a bag of nails, so yeah, hey ho. Right, we've got a little 20-litre aptly cool. It's a little fridge, works a treat. Never lets down, it's a compressor fridge, so that works really well. We keep our milk, meats, bread on the summer days in there. Anything to keep a chill on. It can be a freezer as well, but it's an either or. It can be a fridge or a freezer. Comes with a Bluetooth app. Brilliant bit of kit, love it. Now I've got my Netgear N1 up on the wall. You know, you need old internet. As you can see, it's got a flat battery because I've only just turned the electric on, so that's charging itself up, which is all gravy. And then up here we've got our air vent, which has got a reverse fan in it. Trust me, the way I've insulated this van, it really needs that on because it gets so hot in here even without a heater in the cold months. Projector screen followed by diddy little projector on the ceiling, so we hook the phone in and watch films at night. I've got it hooked up to 2 Bluetooth speakers, one either side, so we get stereo sound. Up here is where we keep what you can see, basically cups, a few coffees, bits and bobs. In there I have my snacks, my biscuits, my chocolate and this, that and the other. Like, you know, USB socket over there, light switch there, 12 volt socket there for my sleep apnea machine. Now the bed part pulls out. Yeah, I've got my chairs under there at the moment, so we've got the bed back for storage, but the bed part pulls out. This cushion over here comes down, forms a double bed. Then we've got the quilt, pillows, and we're happy as lambs. So that's the bed situation. Another USB socket over there, some baskets on the back here. Let's run you around the back, I suppose. Oh, this is quite fun, isn't it? I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. Oh yeah, I didn't show you my toe itch cover, did I? Claymore mine, front towards enemy. How's that? Right, here I am back at me. Right, over the back doors and I'll show you what's going on in the back. Okay, in the back, as you can see, we've got the old portable toilet. We've got biodegradable bags in that, and what we do is we use horse pellets that go in there. They smell nice when they get wet and that. It's only an emergency thing, just in case we're caught short, but mainly for number two. Number one, we go on the side of the road behind the van, up against a tree wherever we can. So we'll move that out of the way and put it on the top. So we've got my mallet stored down there, and under here we got 2 cookers, gas, pots and pans, things we need to cook, all go in there. A lot of the dry food also goes in there as well. Right, open this side up. This is where we keep the tables, chairs, all in for the side, and a bit of space for anything else we might need. Under here in a bag we keep the old log burner. It's a fold away 3mm stick, still wood burner. It goes together, and when we clean it down we put it back in here out of the way. Storage baskets on the wall, and down here the old wood things, the old axe there, wood saw there in its own little box. Now if I move this toilet seat back, this is my little side box, and inside this side box is where I keep all the little bits and bobs that I might need electrical wise. You know, I keep my sleep apnea machine in here, CPAP machine, laptop, a few bits and pieces. But there you go, this is her in all her glory. So I'm getting rather out of breath now, people. So let me flip her back round here. Right, I'll just shut these doors. Right, like I said, sorry about the old content and nothing being up for the last couple of weeks, but like I said, I've been a bit there. Coming round, I've got our first event in a couple of weeks. When I say first event, it's our first meet-up, cheap van life meet-up, under £2,500 camper van meet-up in February. First time we've ever been to a van life meet-up, so that should be fun. I'm planning on recording it. Hopefully I'll be practiced on the drone by then and be able to give you a better report. But yeah, that's all we've been doing. Fee bless her, she's been looking after me. Meatball's been going stir crazy because he's not getting out as much as he's used to. But these trials are sent to try us. So what can I say? But thanks for staying there. Thanks for supporting us and, like, you know, giving us a benefit. I told you things are going to get a lot worse before they get better. Sorry there was no feel Meatball on this little video, but just wanted to give you an update as to what's going on, because, you know, I was feeling quite bad that you were sitting there and we ain't done anything, but I have been quite poorly. But there you go. Anyway, that's it for now. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It's going to grow. Spring's coming. Things will get better. And plus two, we're buying a new van. Don't know when, but soon. And then we'll have to do this all over again. And I promise I'm not going to do a van build. I'm not going to do a time lapse. You know how things go in a van. You know what appliances you need. You know what stuff you need. But what I will do is I'll show you it after we've done it. Might be a few little update pictures here and there, but nothing like a, oh, please watch me because I'm the van life god. Yeah, so there you go. All right, take care everyone. Yeah, like, subscribe, keep it real. Bye bye.